Hi, it's Maria. Happy Monday and welcome to the Dressing Gown Diaries. The thing that is on my mind today, and if you're in Ireland, it's probably on your mind as well. And I put this in context that I, on Monday mornings, never turn anything else on before I make this video because I want to keep the energy in the right space and clear and focused. But I know from yesterday evening that there's talk of us going back into level 5 on the plan, so like the nearest thing to lockdown again. And so that's what's on my mind. And the other thing is, I don't actually listen to the news. I don't listen to the news all the time because mostly I just find it puts a lot of fear into you. And I know myself, certainly with my belief system and the way I live, it's really important for me to stay positive. And yes, you need to know what the right interaction is with people, etc. But you also have to hold yourself in a place of positivity because that's actually what boosts your immune system and keeps yourself healthiest. So the first thing I want to say is that 5, I know, and I've just copped as well as the 5th of October as I turned my phone on to make this video. So we've a double 5. So it's like the 5, it's all 5 is all about transformation. And the first thing that strikes me is that, when we went into lockdown in March, that was completely unknown for us. It was something we'd never done before. And this time around, we're not starting from scratch, we're starting from experience. And the thing to keep in mind is that you have a 100% success rate of getting through lockdown the last time. So you can do it again this time. No problem. You already know what routines to put in place. You already know how you need to support yourself and how you need to support your family. Which brings me to the second thing that came really flying into my head, which is that, it's that story of the butterfly, the caterpillar that goes into the cocoon, and, somebody sees the little, the cocoon starting to break and decides to help the caterpillar out. And of course, that butterfly that comes out is not fully transformed, and the body is always too big and the wings aren't strong enough to carry it, so the butterfly can never fly. And maybe it's that we're just at that point, that in March we started this major transformation, both personal and on a worldwide level, and we haven't completed that journey yet. And therefore, if we were to come out of lockdown completely now, if COVID completely disappeared, we wouldn't have transformed both ourselves and our world into the way that it needs to be. So keep that in mind, it'll help you. The other thing that was coming into my mind was that whole feeling of, whatever changes you've made over the last 6 to 8 months, that's already a huge change in terms of where you're going to be, because a ship coming out of the harbour only has to change course by 1 to 2 degrees to be in a very different location in months to come. So I know for me in lockdown, first time round, the things I did adapt were like meditating first thing in the morning, and also actually eating breakfast first thing in the morning, something that I'd managed to avoid for 50 plus years because I just could never settle enough. I was always on nervous energy. And now, I still meditate every day and I still eat my breakfast straight after meditating. So they're 2 really good things. But for me, I'm thinking, okay, how can I do this better? Or what new habit can I add? And for me, I'm definitely going to look at adding some sort of exercise, even a 20-minute walk a day, so that when I come out the other side of whatever's going to happen, and even if we don't go into lockdown, maybe now is the time to start over and put some more exercise into my routine. So there's some thoughts. I just hope, no matter when you're listening to this, that there'll be some little gem for you in what I'm saying. Now, the other thing is that last week I started this new series of supporting myself to create my new life. And so this week what we're looking at is, what do I need to support my mind and my mental health. So, and again, if you want to catch up on last week's question, I'll have the link below for you. So all the things that we looked at last week to do with our physicality and our bodies will also feed into this. But, do you need to actually make a routine for yourself and be strict about, your offline time, or maybe unsubscribing to a whole load of different things that are pinging into your emails all the time that are actually just causing you stress? Or do you need to reorganize? That's something I did for myself recently. I reorganized my inbox and things that I wanted to hold for later. I kind of created space for them so I don't feel all the time, oh my God, I should do this, I should do that. And that's definitely another thing, is examine the shoulds. Because I know the shoulds are either something somebody else has told you need to do, or something that you don't really want to do yourself. So maybe it's time to let go of the shoulds. And then the other thing definitely for your mental health that I personally find great is, I find meditation great, yoga when I do it, but also, you know, getting out for a walk, etc. All those things are going to be good for you. So yes, have a think about how you're going to support your mental health and your mind as we go forward and as we create a new life for ourselves. So finally, let's just pick a card. Right, work is fun. Yeah, I suppose, and that's what they say, you know, when you really love what you do, you never work another day in your life. And I kind of feel like that myself. I feel very blessed, but then, you know, it takes a lot of guts to step up and do what you feel you're meant to do in the world. So, and here is something, this is where we're all going. I think it's time for us all to shine. I don't think, you know, a gardener planting bulbs in the garden doesn't expect only some of the bulbs to come up and bloom into beautiful flowers. We're all here to bloom and blossom, and there's room for us all. So look, there are my thoughts for this week. I hope you have a great week. Stay safe and, you know, trust yourself to find the right way forward for you that's going to support you as we go through whatever it is that faces us next. God bless, and see you in a new video, next video soon. Bye.